There's a new twist in the arrest of fired Pilger Village clerk Kimberly Nyman. Details involving lengthy court records, questionable checks, and now emails sent to News Channel Nebraska by a mystery man in the investigation. That man is Gavin Avento, who is described in Nyman's arrest warrant as one of Nyman's possible former husbands. But in emails responding to my questions, Avento writes, "Impossible. Never met her before. Thank God." At the same time, though, he says Nyman ruined his name, business, and financially crippled him. More on Gavin Avento in a moment, but for now it's Nyman, who is facing years in prison if convicted of several counts of theft, accused of writing many unauthorized checks. That after being hailed as the town's hero in the aftermath of a 2014 disaster.
Sister tornadoes on the ground at the exact same time, both doing damage.
As News Channel Nebraska first reported, Nyman blamed her out-of-line check writing on those devastating storms, telling the village's insurance company that a lot of stuff has happened since the tornado, so I wasn't sure what had happened. Her arrest warrant notes pages of suspicious checks, and one of the frequent payees on that unauthorized suspicious checklist is Gavin Avento. His name front and center in several checks obtained through a public records request by News Channel Nebraska. Avento receiving at least half a dozen $8,000 checks from the village of Pilger and Kimberly Nyman, plus one check for over $19,000. All told, prosecutors note 21 checks to Avento between 2013 and 2018, totaling $231,000. In his email to me, Avento says the Nyman case labeled him as a fraudster and put his collection agency out of business, and he wants compensation, $1 million. Stanton County Sheriff Mike Unger says he's talked to Avento, Unger telling me he contacted us saying we owe him money and we basically put him out of business and he's in Cambodia. I said, well, contact the county attorney's office. I'm sure he's got questions for you. News Channel Nebraska has learned that law enforcement officials are pursuing two schemes they believe Kimberly Nyman was running. According to the affidavit that led to her arrest, the unauthorized checks she was writing were part of a course of conduct planned by Nyman to pay off threats made to her and to her family. Law enforcement also believes she was involved in a kickback deal, sending out checks and getting some of the money returned to her. Nyman's first court appearance is scheduled for Tuesday. As for those threats, law enforcement says Nyman told that story to the Pilger auditor but provided no further explanation. In Omaha, Joe Jordan, News Channel Nebraska.